Well, greetings, visitors to the paper prison. And I want to thank everyone for taking time out of your busy schedules to come see me here during visiting hours. It's always appreciated. Um, I think we have a fun one today. But first, a little housekeeping. Um, good news. This is a fledgling starting channel, and when I hit 100 subscribers, I was like, hey, that's pretty good. That's probably all I'll have. And then I had to take a break to work on a project which we will talk about next time. And when I came back, I saw that the subscribers had popped up by a third, and I was like, "Wow! Well, thank you. Hey, I really appreciate everyone that comes visits and watches, even if you don't subscribe. But I'm really appreciative of the people who have subscribed. Please keep spreading the word. I think I do say some things that are maybe worth listening to if you appreciate or enjoy comic art. So, again, thank you, and let's get to it. Okay, if you saw the title of today's episode, it's going to come at you from, not out of left field. It's How Miracle Man number 15 Should Have Ended. Now, before you think I'm sitting here telling Alan Moore how to write comics, no, no, not that. Um, and I think his Miracle Man series, especially those first 16 issues, could be the most groundbreaking document about writing superheroes that's ever been out there. The only thing I think he's done that he's surpassed it is his Promethea work, which hope we can talk about that soon also. But there's just something very pure, very earnest. Clearly, it's one of the first things he ever wrote professionally, and it had that fire of youth, that fire of fandom in there, not just pulling a paycheck. But let's get to it. This is at the climax of the story of the entire series, you could say. So spoilers abound. So I'm just going to give you guys time to turn off if you don't want to know the ending of a great saga. So I'm going to do the old one, two, three. One, two, three. Let's get talking. Okay. So at the end of the series, close to it anyway, a Miracle Man 15, the Antichrist of Miracle Man, Kid Miracle Man, has escaped his prison and he is just murdering people left and right. It is horrific. And unfortunately, it's exactly what it would be like if superheroes actually existed in real life. It would be a nightmare. I'm actually quite glad we don't have superpowered people living. So the few people who think of themselves as heroes, including Miracle Man, Miracle Woman, the Warp Smiths, and some others, they descend upon Kid Miracle Man, and there is a Marvel Comics type Donnybrook, which was fun. Believe me, it was fun, but it didn't seem to make a lot of sense to me. So if we look at the first panel, we see the aforementioned heroes about to engage Kid Miracle Man when one of the Warp Smiths just goes Abraxas, which, as was revealed in I think around 14 or no more around like issue 12, can't remember now, uh, was the safe word for for lack of a better term that Dr. Gargunza made to switch Miracle Man back to his powerless Mike Moran form for an hour. So of course, if it worked on Miracle Man, it should work on Kid Miracle Man. And an explosion of transformation, and we would have young Johnny Bates back in the story. So would Moore now have the nude middle-aged Mike Moran beat the pantless Johnny Bates to death with his bare hands? I don't know, but something to consider. I got to tell you, it just always kind of rubbed me wrong because one thing Moore wrote about the Miracle Man psyche is that his mind was just so superior to humans that his thoughts were like poetry, and I just can't see him not considering at least trying this. Now, I know a lot of you are thinking, wow, well, then we have a 5-page comic, don't we? I mean, the villain is taken care of toot sweet, and was just what do you do? Well, Moore actually sowed the seeds of that problem, of that solution for that problem, in the actual issue 15. That Miracle Man actually amused about how humanity would have seen the fight. So it could have been that we had all those fisticuffs and destructions and Donnybrooks right up to the end of the issue, and then it's revealed that it's what Miracle Man presumed what would happen, played out in his mind, the death and destruction, you know, and the toll on human lives. And then we go back to the real world, and again, the Warp Smith says Abraxas, and that is the climax. So again, what would have happened? Would Mike Moran still kill Kid Miracle Man, or in this case, Johnny Bates, or would he have actually adopted him and thereby remove the sins that he perpetrated by abandoning him the first time they had their bout? Uh, Good question. I wonder what Moore would have picked, kill or adoption. I really hope somehow Alan Moore sees this. I wonder if he's thought of it. I would love to hear what he thought about this video. Again, I love Miracle Man. It's wonderfully written. I read it again in prep for this video, and it's like, wow, I'm picking up a few things I didn't quite pick up on when I was a kid reading it, or younger. I was a full-grown adult when I first encountered it. Well, I hope everyone enjoyed those ramblings and my considerations. As I said last week, I've been working on a prison of my own making, and hopefully next time we're going to dive into it. I'm pretty happy about it. I'm pretty excited about it. I hope you will too. And I hope everyone's having a nice rainy Friday afternoon. So until next time, be happy, be well, and bye bye and bye comics. So long.